Welcome to Tech Learners. In today's lecture, we will discuss a Java program to identify a Niven number. In the previous lectures, we had talked about SPI number, Pronic number and Tech numbers. So we have separate videos for this. Let's discuss Niven number. Write a program to accept the number and check in display whether it is a Niven number or not. Niven number is a number that is divisible by sum of its digits. For example, if it is 126, then the sum of digits 1 plus 2 plus 6, this is 9, and the number 126 should be divisible by 9. What we mean by divisibility? Divisibility says that the remainder should be 0. It should be completely divided by this 9. So we are not we don't matter, it doesn't matter what is quotient, but remainder should be 0. So let's talk about the logic of this. So we'll input a number, then we'll extract the digits of the number. This is an important step. This is a most common step performed in many problems. Then we'll find out the sum of the digits, and finally we'll check that the sum of the digits divides the number or not, and then accordingly we'll display the result. So let's go and see the program. So this is a Niven number program. I have used a scanner class to input the user's value. So for this we'll need to import the java.util.scanner class, and then we'll message the user, please enter a number. We'll accept the number with the help of the next int method that resides in the scanner class. So we'll use the scanner object and the method next int and store the user input value into the num variable. Then we'll take a temporary variable where we'll store the value of num. We'll take a variable sum, we'll initialize this with 0, and then we'll take a variable digit to store digits of the number. Now to extract the digits, we'll use this while loop. You can also use other do while or for loop for the same purpose. The while loop will be executed till the num is not equal to 0, because we need to extract the digits from the number till this will become 0. Now to extract the digits, we always perform a mod operation onto the num with 10. So this mod operation will give us the remainder. So for example, if we have this number 126, and if we'll perform a mod operation on 126, this will give us the remainder 6. So in this way we'll have the last digit 6 into the variable digit. Now we'll perform the sum operation. So initially the sum was 0, so now 0 plus 6 will give you a 6 into the sum. Now we need to divide the number by 10 so as to shorten the number. So once we'll divide 126 by 10, the quotient will be 12. So now the num will have 12. So we'll iterate the loop with new value of num, that is 12. So now again the loop will execute. This time 12 mod 10 will give you a 2. So now this time 2 will be into the digit. Again we'll sum. So previously the value of sum was 6. Now plus 2, this is 8. So the new value of the sum is 8. Again the num will be divided by 10 and the number will be shortened more. In this way we can find out the digits, we can extract the digits of the number, and we can perform the sum of all the digits. So you need to remember these steps, which are very important in most of the problems like this where you have to find out some number. Now finally we need to see that whether this sum is divisible, whether this number is divisible by the sum of the digits. So just to check the divisibility, we need to check the remainder, whether the remainder is 0 or not. So we have already stored our number into the temp variable. So we'll use this temp variable. We cannot use this num variable because now this has become 0. So we'll be using this temp variable. We had already stored the value of num into the temp previously. So we'll use this temp variable and we'll perform a mod operation with the sum. So if this sum will divide 10, then the remainder will be equal to 0, and accordingly we'll print that this is a Niven number. Otherwise we'll simply present it as not a Niven number. So let me compile and show you the output. So let me compile this. Okay, let me compile this. Right, and let me enter the number 126. So it is a Niven number. Let me recompile with some other number. Let me take new number as 127, and this is not a Niven number, as we know that 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, this is 10, and 127 is not divisible by 10. It will give us the remainder 7. So this is how we can solve the problem of the Niven number. We can identify whether a given number is a Niven number or not. Stay tuned to the channel and subscribe the channel for more such programs. Thank you so much.